You know, some suppers never go to style, and this old school Salisbury steak is one of them. Tender beef patties smothered in rich onion gravy and packed with homemade comfort in every bite. They're simple, hearty, and unbelievably good. So let's make some up. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is grab up a couple of pounds of ground beef and throw it into a bowl. Then chop up 3 cloves of garlic and a bit of onion. And I found this relatively cheap chopper thingy, and believe me, it's handy. So we shall just go ahead and toss this over top of the ground beef. Season it up with about a teaspoon of salt. Of course, another teaspoon of the good old ground black pepper. Then add in 2 tablespoons of the good old Worcestershire sauce, and it gives that real nice depth of flavor. A heaping teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a half teaspoon of prepared mustard for that punch and bit of tardiness, another couple of tablespoons of plain old good ketchup, and last but not least, to bind things up, an egg. Then grab up the best cooking utensil you'll ever find, your hands. We're just gonna mix everything together, mix and massage until we get a nice blend. Then we'll grab up about a cup of the mixture. You can use a canful too, I just want the same amount in every patty. Throw that into the palm of our hand, and we're simply going to make a burger patty out of this. I know you can buy those burger patty maker thingy-madingies, but you know, I prefer to do it by hand. And voila, look what we have, guys, a pretty nice looking burger patty. So we shall just go ahead and throw these onto a tray. To make them look fancy-dancy, I've just kind of pressed down with my flipper to make them look store-bought. But anyway, we are going to throw a bit of oil into a pan because it's cast and I don't want them to stick. So in we go with those fancy patties. And we are just going to fry them up on one side. I'm sure everybody's cooked a burger before, so it's no big deal. And of course, when they're done it on one side, give them a flip. But don't these look good? Oh man, oh man. I mean, just check these out. I've even impressed myself. But anyway, they are pretty much done, and I'm still liking the look of them, but you know, small things amuse small minds. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw these onto a plate. And we'll just let these rest while we work on our sauce. So to do the gravy / sauce, I'm gonna slice up a medium-sized onion here, and about 12 or 15 button mushrooms. I guess if you want to be really fancy, you could use shiitake or something like that. But I'm just a simple poor boy, so I'm gonna use button. Then guys, we're gonna grab up a couple of tablespoons of butter and put it into that same pan we fried the burgers in. Let it melt down, but look at all those flavors happening in that pan from where we fried the burgers. Oh, so good. Then we're gonna toss in those mushrooms and those onions. And this is where things really get good and really Salisbury-like. And we're gonna stir things around and stir and saute until those mushrooms change color and those onions become on the transparent side. And oh my goodness, it's smelling good. And after a few minutes, I think we be looking mighty fine here. So over the top, we're going to add a tablespoon of all-purpose flour because it is gravy we're making, remember? Give it another stir until that flour coats over top of those mushrooms and onions. And now, and only now, we're going to pour in a cup and a half of good, rich beef broth. A little bit more of the old Worcestershire sauce, or Worcestershire sauce, however you want to say it. Give it a stir around, and we shall continue to stir for a few minutes until that gravy begins to thicken up. Once thickened, you probably guessed it, my friends, we're going to add in those burger patties that have been sitting on the side there and resting for a while. Of course, you just gotta grab up some of that wonderful gravy and spoon it over top of those patties along with the mushrooms and onions. Oh, I can hardly wait. I mean, these are gonna be so good, and you will never, ever buy those silly Salisbury steak TV dinners you get in the store again. What are they, Hungry Man or something like that? So just let this simmer away for about another 5 minutes, just to let that gravy thicken completely. Well, the gravy and burgers are doing their thing. Just chop up a bit of parsley, because we gotta make this look all restaurante style, right? So we'll just throw that parsley over the top for a nice greenish garnish. Oh, this looks so good. And you're gonna say, Dave, stop saying that. You've said that enough. But, you know, it really does. And there you have it, my friends, our homemade Salisbury steak. And it doesn't get much better if you ask me anyway. But the proof is in the tasting. But I mean, you bite into this. Get that gravy on there, some of those mushrooms and onions. It is fantastic. You are going to love this. And like I say, you'll never buy the store-bought stuff again. And if you do try it, leave us a comment because I love to read them. And most of all, guys, like and subscribe. It does help the channel out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and we shall see you Sunday in our next Humdinger video. Bye for now.